Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the road to rank 1. Thank you everybody for all the support on the previous episode. Today is my birthday and as you can see, I have a whole bunch of uploads going up today. But yeah, we're going to be using this Bandit Kartana team that I actually used in a previous video. But I only use it for episode 1 of my Scizor Art suspect test laddering. So I figured I'd use it on the higher ladder since right there we didn't really face too many solid teams. But let's see how this actually does. So let's get right into team preview. So the first Pokemon we have is Black. We're running Hasty Nature, max speed. That way we can speed tie with opposing base 95 such as Zygarde as well as Tapu Lele, while also outspeeding Landorus Therian Form and Excadrill as well as just Pokemon below. Ice Beam is our only stab. It is extremely spammable in the OU tier, especially when you couple that with Fusion Bolt, which basically allows you to deal with Toxapex. As well as other water types that might want to come in on Ice Beam. Hidden Power Fire is there specifically for Scizor as well as Ferrothorn. Getting rid of them is really good for the Kartana that we do have in the back. Next up we have Heatran. Heatran is our Z user. Now, modest Fire Emblem Z Heatran hits like a nuke, can KO Gliscor guaranteed after rocks. Earth Power hits incredibly hard. With Taunt plus Magma Storm and modest Earth Power, we will be beating Toxapex 1v1, allowing for our Pokemon like our Scizor later in the on the team to do better. This is also our designated stealth rocker. This is our Bulu check. This is our Scizor check. This is one of our Kartana checks. That way it can't lock itself into Scarf, Smart Strike, and do work versus us. Choice Scarf Landorus Therian is the next member of the team. We're running enough speed for Mega Alakazam. The rest is put into attack and summon defense to better take on Zygarde as well as Charizard X. Earthquake, U-Turn, and Defog is our set. They're all pretty standard. It's a great defogger, being immune to hazards on the ground. And then Explosion is the last move, giving us a nuke versus Pokemon like Gyarados, but also hitting Pokemon like Heracross, hitting Pokemon like Black pretty hard. It's just that move that we don't want to have HP Ice because sometimes HP Ice is a bad move to be locked into. So Explosion gives you an overall nuke for threats. Scizor is the next member of the team. We are Impish Defensive Scizor. This is our Bulu answer on the squad. This is actually one of the Zygarde answers on the squad. This can also take on Kartana on the squad. But Swords Dance, Bullet Punch, Knockoff, and Roost. Very defensive. That way it's able to take on, like I said, the aforementioned physical threats. The Spadef lets us take 2 Psychics from Lele after Rocks, if I'm not mistaken. Scarf Psychics from Lele. And again, Scizor is just a very nice check with knockoff span and with Black and Heatran dealing with Pokemon like Toxapex. Scizor should have sort of a chance to sweep. Tapu Fini is the next member of the squad. This is our Greninja answer. This is a second defogger that we have. This is also a Heatran switching on the team, which we kind of don't have, so it deals with that. But dealing with Greninja and dealing with Heatran in one, enough speed for defensive Landorus, and then dual stab, Moonblast for Gren, Scald again for Heatran for Landorus. This is also a Zygarde switching on the team too, coupled with Scizor. Kartana is the next member of the squad, and it's the final member. Choice Band Kartana, Leaf Blade, Smart Strike, Knockoff, and Sacred Sword, with Heatran dealing with Scizor, with Black luring Scizor, with Heatran trapping Toxapex. Choice Band Kartana just hits so hard, so it works really well combined with those 2 first Pokemon. So very excited. Let us get right into the road to rank 1. Alright guys, so we have a game now. Right off the bat, I love Kartana in this game. I'm actually thinking it's Sap Sipper Azu. I feel like I played this guy, but I'm actually thinking it's Sap Sipper Azu on this build. Kyurem does not die to anything on my opponent's team outside of potentially Banded High Jump Kick and Banded Play Rough. So I think that Kyurem is just a fantastic lead versus someone who's more than likely going to lead off with something like Pelipper, but ends up leading off with Ferrothorn. Now Kyurem's role in this game is to really break my opponent, but I feel like with Ferrothorn gone, I mean, I think that I see Scizor just wins either way. I'm going to go for HP Fire here. I'm hasty though, so Gyro Ball might actually be able to knock me out. I think Ice Beam is the better all-around play, even if he stays in or not, because I won't be able to knock him out right there. And looks like Ice Beam is a 2-hit KO on the Ferrothorn, so nothing to worry about there. As you go up to Pelipper, and I OHKO that thing, so I'm assuming that was choiced in some sort of way. Tapu Fini is going to be good for Greninja, so I don't want to go out to that. I don't think my Heatran is going to be very useful in this game, and I don't want him superpowering my Kyurem, so I'm actually just going to sack Heatran here to be able to bring out Kartana. Now, just based on this guy's team, I really feel like, first off, he can't sack this. He will lose to my Scizor if he sacks this. I really feel like that's a Smart Strike Azu. I want to go for Knockoff here. I'm going for knockoff. As he goes Serena, more than likely on the Leaf Blade. Knockoff should be an easy 2-hit KO. And it's Choice Scarf Serena too, so we get rid of that. Rain should be ending soon. Ferrothorn is going to be 2-hit KO'd as well. And like I said, Rain should be ending. If I knock off leftovers on this Azu, then I'm assuming it's... Oh, okay, so it's Z Belly Drum. Okay, that's cool. Z Belly Drum Azu. Huh. He's going to get to +6 versus me. I think I'll sack Lando here. So if I click Leaf Blade there, I would have been in such a fantastic situation. But I ends up going for the liquidation there. This will give me my Kartana one more time, and I'll just be able to click Leaf Blade here and not care. I'm gonna be able to knock out the Ferrothorn, and basically I just gotta make sure he doesn't, or he isn't able to what's it called? I just gotta make sure he isn't able to Belly Drum up on me. But as long as I defog, I should be fine either way. I'm not really worried about Serena considering I have a Scizor. So I'll SD up here. As Mega Perk comes out. I'm super defensive, so I can just go for knockoff into Roost. As you can see, he was not really able to do... He has double Stealth Rock. Wow. Just Bullet Punch you twice. Not bad. About that. Good game. Anyway, I think that Scizor was going to win that game anyway, but... Yeah, I can't believe he wasn't Sap Super Azu on this build, and it was Z Belly Drum. I'm surprised he didn't Belly Drum in my face, though. When I had card out, and he just went for liquidation. We got another interesting matchup right here. Sash Landorus for sure is going to be my opponent's lead. We're gonna go Kyurem and just U-turn out, basically into. We're gonna lead Landorus and U-turn out into Kyurem. That way I can nab a KO very early. Keldeo is a problem, but with Kartana, I think I should be okay. Kartana is going to be key in this, alongside with HP Fire Kyurem. So we U-turn on what is more than likely Sash Landorus. Tapu Fini deals with Kartana as well. There's the rocks. I'm just going to click Ice Beam here and not predict anything. I can get out Heat Rain of my own. If he doubles out into his Landorus, fantastic play, but... I mean, I get my rocks up too, just for now, and I pressure him either way. Like, I'll more than likely defog away these rocks, but at least I pressure him right now with this. Goes Hoopa. Hoopa is a giant problem. My Landorus is only good for pivoting. Besides that, I don't really need it in this game, I feel. Maybe Exploding versus Tornadus, but once I get rid of Keldeo, SD Scizor wins. But I do want to keep this thing alive just because Scizor could be a problem as well. Opposing Scizor could be a problem. So I'll go out to my Landorus. As one of my defoggers. I don't know if he's specs or not. Ends up being Choice Band with the -1, and after, even with Auroraville, I feel like this will knock him out because it's 4 times weak to it. So he might go Scizor here, and if he doesn't, I already got some chip damage on this. Ends up bringing out his Keldeo, which I don't really mind either, especially because I can just click Moonblast there. More than likely going to explode here to block my defog. Again, I don't think Lando is going to be that important in this game, so I'll bring out my Lando now. As he Swords Dances, I'll just spam defog. Nice. So I'm able to get rid of the rocks there, and obviously he can bring out his own Landers if he wants to, but I feel like my Kyurem destroys him. However, at the same time, I also feel like this is Z Tornadus. Z Sky Strike. And if he goes back out on his Landers, I just go out to my own and defog again, so... It's not a big deal. Doubles out to Landers, very solid play. Like I said, it's not a big deal. I bring out this thing. I explode on him, get rid of him. Get Infini here and I defog away anyway. So he doesn't stop me from defogging and I get rid of his rocks. Obviously the... Actually, this might be able to stop me from defogging. I thought he taunt me, which is why I didn't go for defog there. Hurricane doing 61%. Yeah, I messed up there. Alright, it's fine. Get a Brox myself. Why would you not have if he taunts me right now, I'll be really upset about that, but I'm really curious as to why. Like I still win the game with SD Scizor, so that's why I'm going for at least. I wouldn't mind missing here either. I love how it was able to take this through Veil. But Very curious about like why he opted to. I'll say very curious about why he opted to actually. Maybe I won't be able to win with SD Scizor. If he comes in my face, I taunt him. I got an Earth Power. Taunt him so he can't do another Calm Mind. Getting Scizor, Kartana plus Cure might be able to do it too, with the Veil being gone. I messed up. I can't believe if I defogged immediately, that would have been fantastic for me. But I get in Scizor, I BP. BP doesn't break his sub, but he's forced to attack me. I mean, he can still miss. That's the thing, he can still miss. But at the same time, his own Scizor still blows me back. I messed up this really badly. Alright, big boy, come in. Click this Leaf Blade. This should have been a really easy Kartana sweep. Like a very easy one, and I messed it up, man. I'm a little bit unimpressed with myself. That's Heat Wave. I mean, at this point, I just click Roost and pray. That's basically it. I still have HP Fire. I gotta go off some dodges. I gotta dodge this. I gotta dodge. I don't even think I knock out Scizor. Yeah, I don't think I knock out Scizor either way. And he's gonna BP me and knock me out here. Good game, dude. Yeah, I messed up I played that so poorly. I feel like I knew how I'd win and I just threw it away. My bad, guys. The next game will not be like that. That was a really poorly played on my part. What is this? This is a team. So what is it? Maybe like Hazard, Scolipede plus... No, because even his Greninja do the same thing. I have no idea what to expect from this. I really do not. SD Scizor, SD Scizor, SD Scizor, SD Scizor, SD Scizor. So hopefully that will bring... I'll actually be able to come through or follow through with what I was saying. God, that second game was terrible. How do I make SD Scizor win? Okay, I gotta go for a game with SD Scizor. I think I'm just gonna use this defensively. Alright, so assuming it is Sash lead Scolipede, my play is to U-turn here. Get in my Scizor and just start SDing up. That's assuming it is the Scolipede that I'm assuming. And because he went for spikes, I'm assuming it was Sash lead. So by me U-turning, I break his Sash. He cannot endeavor me and do any damage that I'm worried about, at least. I think I just knock off here as he goes hard Jirachi. Nice. So I get rid of Jirachi's Choice Scarf. It might have had HP Fire. I'm going to be able to knock it out with Bullet Punch. He's letting me weaken his entire team for whatever reason. Feeny is my best switch into that. Landorus deals with the Pinsir with Stone Edge. Defogs and brings out Scolipede. It's the same thing. I just SD up. I don't think Hard Pinsir was the play. I'm pretty sure Bullet Punch 2 it KOs you. Yep. And then what are you going to do? Quick attack me? Yeah, so, okay. Thankfully, I wasn't messing up this one. I also think that his Porygon is Z. I think his Porygon is Z conversion. So I have to be really careful about that thing too. Because that could actually beat me if he opts to come back. My god, that second game was terrible. I'm still stuck on that. Like, this was pretty much how I expected it to go. Spike, Scolipede lead, get in Scizor, start SDing up. Him giving me Scarf Jirachi, I'm assuming it was Fire Punch. Him giving me Scarf Jirachi was huge too. I guess the Landorus was rocks and not anything else. And he didn't want me to Bullet Punch it. I don't know. Even offensive Landorus. I'm not even sure. But yeah, we'll look for another game. Big Scizor. I mean, that's what I expect from Scizor. I'm still mad at myself. It's good to be mad at yourself, though, because you learn from your losses. But it's very good to be mad at yourself. Especially because I played that terribly. Ugh. That's the first time I've seen Veil in so long. Just saying, happy birthday, thanks for being consistent. A lot of people are telling me happy birthday in my Discord. Guys, I got a couple hours, but I appreciate it. I guess he's going to sleep, too, to be fair. Yeah, time zones and whatnot. So what I think I'm going to do, by the way, in the coming future, because I really want to make a jump, because I know I've been around the same place, and then I take forever to upload a video, so I decay a lot. I'll have like a really long episode where, oh my gosh, run to mod and cry. I have a really long episode where I will do. Oh, that dude was actually pretty high on the ladder too. Where I will do what's it called? I'll just keep laddering no matter what, tilt or not, and just keep playing. Maybe casually, maybe not even narrating, but just playing, because that's like, I don't know. So I'll probably start narrating, but when I start really getting into it, I'll just start looking at the game and just having fun like that. But I guess we'll pause it, guys, until we find another battle. Be right back. All right, we have another game now. This guy's name is Adapt or Die. I really like that. It makes me think about YouTube. If you don't keep up with stuff, you will be gone. Now, this game is going to be a little bit tough because I think Scizor is fantastic, right? It deals with Magearna, it deals with Mimikyu, it can deal with Lele, it can deal with Zam, but because of Lele's terrain, I'm not going to be in a situation where it can do as much as I want it to. Now, it could be Scarf Lele. I want to find that out immediately, and I think doing so with Landers helps me out because that lets me play around it a little bit better. So basically what I mean by that is that if my had my U-turn here, but had my Landers come out and he had his Lele out, I would have been able to find out by abilities activating which one was faster. But Kieran Black is my best player as he goes for Stealth Rock. I don't see a reason not to click Ice Beam. Magearna comes out and takes a ton. I don't think that's Assault Vest. Is that 25% seems like a lot for Assault Vest. Kieran Black. Magearna, oh, you Assault Vest. 25% seems like so much. Yeah, that ain't Assault Vest at all. So it's all offensive, right? Oh, you Shift Gear. Alright, we'll go for HP Fire and weaken this thing. I don't want, I'm assuming this is Z, and I don't want to Trick Room. Trick Room makes sense too. I don't mind him knocking me out because I can go Scizor after. Yeah, I can just go Scizor after and Bullet Punch. Or even Roost, to be fair. That boy Twinkle tackled me. I'm so glad I roosted. I think that Focus Blast is going to OHKO me, though, which I do not like. Man, I don't know how to deal with. Like, if I Bullet Punched it twice, I would have been at 13% and I lost my Mon. This dude is blowing me back. I gotta try. I still gotta try and come back. I don't think I can do it without Scizor though. But I go Heat Rain here. Let's see if he Flare Cannons or just Thunderbolts, which is smart. Click Inferno Overdrive just in case he wants to be crazy and go Landorus. Maybe with my Kartana I can still do it, but it's not looking that likely. Taunt you. Yeah, because of the Zam, it's not looking that likely. But we'll see. Because Kartana is still really good here. Like Banded Leaf Blade might just pick up a KO right now. Dude, Mag is so tough. If I went hard Heat Ran, I died to Focus Blast. For sure. This will definitely knock on Magearna. This will smack Stack Attacka and Mimikyu as well. But he still has Psychic Terrain, so when he goes that, I'm forced to go out into my my Feeny. Forced to go Feeny. If he goes Stack Attacka, I'm going to try and get some damage off there with the Leaf Blade. Mimikyu is not the play. He should just go Zam and click Psychic. I wish it said critical hit, because then he wouldn't know if I'm Scarf or not. He should know I'm banded. Based on the fact that I just OHKO to Landorus. Go Zam, bro. It's free. I really wish I got a crit there. Like, I didn't need it, obviously, as you can see. Man. These... Heck is my downfall. Yep. Big Zammer comes out. It's going to get a beast boost, too. Oh, boy. Why'd you not Psychic? You had Terrain up in your favor. If I would have known he was Shadow Ball, I would have just went Lando there. Calm Mind shouldn't matter either. I just Earthquake through him at a point, but... I'm a defog here. Make it a little bit easier on me. Just Moonblast through him. Click Earthquake now. Try and win from there, maybe? A max attack Earthquake, so... Like, Lando always had a shot when his own Lando died. And with Lele being gone, that's great. I'm assuming it was Scarf. He should sack Magearna here. Nope, gives me... Okay, wait, hold up. Did he mess up? No, it's still Trick Room. It's still Trick Room. Like, his team is still Trick Room here. I think either way I leave play no matter what. I forgot about that. This did so much, but please do more. Okay, thank you. I don't think he has enough turns to, No, he definitely has enough turns to sweep me. He just goes Magearna here. I mean, I definitely go off his choke and go Lando. Yeah, I had to go off his choke. Good game. Ah, man. That beat me down. Some nice losses. I don't know how to deal with... Okay, dude. And okay. Brother? Anyway. So I know his entire team. How do I make it so I don't lose to it? Even a shift gear Magearna, man, is a problem. And the team doesn't give you many opportunities to not stop it. Have fun. Scizor's gonna be key so I don't lose to his own. But I know he has Charon Black with what's it called? So I don't lose this Kartana. I don't think he's ever gonna give me Scizor with this. So I gotta keep Heatran healthy. Kyurem is the only lead I have that actually scares something immediately. And man, that Kartana is gonna be a problem. I'm assuming he leads Lando and goes from there, but leads off with Feeny. I need to weaken this for my Heatran to do any damage, so I will gladly just click Fusion Bolt now. I want to click Ice Beam so badly. Anticipating him to go Lando or something, but yeah, I need damage on this thing. This thing's a problem. Moonblast will do around 60%, maybe close to 70. With Life Orb. I mean, ideally he goes Heatran and I just crit it with Fusion Bolt so I can 2-hit KO it. There's some really cool teams on the ladder, man. So bad. There's some really cool teams on the ladder. I'm not really liking this team up here too much. I just feel so weak to Magearna. Even with Scizor, right? Like, I took 83% from a Flare Cannon? What? Alright. Is it worth predicting Landorus? I mean, he doesn't have to save this. I doubt Ice Beam does 30-something% to this Spadef Feeny. First off, how did he get this team? I didn't even put it in the script. I guess he just went over it. Yeah, it is worth getting rid of this Feeny. Should I just randomly click Ice Beam here? Because Kyurem is not going to really come in later on anything anyway. Yeah, why not? Why not? If he goes Landorus, he gives me so much out of the turn. Like, thinking about it, Kyurem is not coming in on any Pokemon after. I'm not going to be able to surprise catch his Scizor with HP Fire. I might as well click Ice Beam here. He's more than likely going to stay in, but because I gain little out of the turn by like predicting, I think it's fine. I got what I wanted, right? I got the damage I need on Feeny. And my Heatran guarantee outspeeds his Feeny, so I got what I needed out of this. Just gonna click Ice Beam though. If he's crazy enough to go Landorus, I mean I get not only what I wanted, but more. Goes Heatran. I'm surprised you don't value this a little bit more, considering how weak we both are to Scizor. I'm a Fusion Bolt here. And if I Fusion Bolted there, I got what I wanted. Just gonna U-turn. That's fine. That'll always be my sack, basically. To anything he goes for. That'll always be the sack. Okay, B wants to come out, that's fine. I get some nice chip with U-turn on that. I sack my Kyurem. I get in Kartana. I start clicking Sacred Sword. I'm just really surprised you gave me that much damage on... Like, if I Fusion Bolted again, I was in such a winning position. What's he doing? I get my Mega now, which is cool. I'm assuming he's thinking the same. And Mega and Knock is the better play. Even if he goes Heatran. That doesn't really matter. Again, Kyurem is the better sack than going Feeny. Because I am Mega'd, I should never lose to that Kartana. And he's giving me damage on everything. So, again, the way I need to win this is just play my Feeny smart. And keep my Heatran healthy. That's it. Those are the two important things. In fact, because I have to play Feeny smart, I'm actually going to go Feeny now, as opposed to letting Kyurem go down. As if he wants to, basically if he wants to make some type of prediction, right, and I go Feeny and he wants to try and taunt me and I get scald damage, that'd be great. Like if he predicts my default gear and I just get scald damage on this, fantastic. Like Heatran is so useful in this game. Though Kartana is relatively free because of Misty Terrain, damage on Kartana is still bad, and I can negate its Beast Boost by sacking Kyurem. So I'm okay with this turn right here, as he goes Kyurem Black. Alright, this is the part where we sack Kyurem. I get in Big Boy Cart. And I click Banded Sacred Sword and I knock out Kyurem Black and Tasty. So I definitely knock it out at that percentage. I'll 2-hit KO Feeny as well, and I'll do a decent chunk to Lando. Damage on Lando doesn't matter. It's more so putting Kyurem in range of Scizor. That's important. I just don't want it to come down to both Scizors, man. That'd be annoying. I should be Technician. 54, man. That's nothing. That's no type of damage. Bro, it looks like I haven't clicked my move. So I stay in here on the U-turn because I can't go something and let him get Kyurem Black in. So as much as HP on my Kartana matters, I'd rather let Scizor come out and then I get my rocks up. It might just come down to SC Scizor versus SD Scizor. I really just want to rock here because he's been U-turning the whole time. But yeah, I couldn't bring myself to. Nice. So I get off a default. Fantastic. I don't think you go hard into Kyurem. In fact, I think you go Feeny. Or you can just Earthquake again. That's fine. I'll knock because you cannot stop me from recovering later. Yep. And I can always get in Feeny. Alright, so we got the damage we need on Heatran. And he gave me Heatran. Perfect. Alright, so that's awesome for Scizor. I'm at the advantage when it comes to Heatran versus Scizor. And I also don't need Feeny for anything besides Kyurem Black. Kartana comes out. I have like 10 switch-ins to you. I really want to stay in, man. I'm going to stay in because I feel like if I'm him, I double out into Kyurem Black. I don't think I ever Leaf Blade when I have 2 steals. I have 3 steals alive. So I'm a Moonblast here. Yeah, I thought that would happen, or he'd double into Kyurem Black. So I get the most out of this turn, and I can defog as well. In the later game. So, yeah, I get so much out of this turn. Let's see if he wins a speed tie here. Of course. Get a defog there. A little bit unfortunate. But I win the next speed tie, which doesn't matter at all. I want to win that speed tie. But that's still great. I get rid of Feeny. I get rid of that. Kartana comes out. Scizor's my play. I'm gonna knock here. As he goes Landers. Fantastic. So I get rid of Landers' Choice Scarf as well, so he's not going to be able to Revenge Kill me very easily. Of course, he does have Big Black Kyurem coming out right now. I'm not so worried about this Kartana. I mean, once I go +2, I knock out everything. I'm actually going Lando right now. Nice. I don't want to deal with any rocks this game at all. So that's fantastic. So now I'm always safe to go Scizor. That was like the best. I think he expected my explosion there, but now I'm always safe to go Scizor. Whoa, buddy, don't be doing that damage. That's a lot more than I thought. And I get the KO on Kyurem. Okay, so it's gonna come down now to Scizor versus Scizor, but I'm at an advantage because I have Heat Ran, which gets a KO. Good game. So I was basically at that point I was at an advantage because me having my Heat Ran healthy and it always being able to come in on Scizor, I click my Z move and I pick up a nice little KO right there. So I'm glad I got those series of plays right. He obviously, like I said, feared explosion and being able to just I had to deal with Kyurem Black because I couldn't. That was the last threat, right? Him giving me Heat Ran so early, him giving me Tapu Fini so early, all that went according to plan. So I'll pause it, guys, until never mind. Whoa, we found a game. Okay, Infernape is a very interesting Pokemon, especially when you have that with Zapdos. I would think that you'd run like a defensive Infernape, but then you have defensive Zapdos. Scary matchup. I don't see how I win this, actually. He has Bulu, though, which helps my Bandit Kartana a lot. Ideally, it's pressure Zapdos, not static, because then I can see myself just leaf blading through his team. Yes, he has Jirachi. Yes, he has Zapdos. Yes, he has Infernape. But I have a Choice Band already on my Kartana, and he's giving me another boost. I don't know what Ape's going to do, and when I don't know what a Pokemon is going to do, I lead Landorus. And I go from there. It might be his Rocker. It could be. Please don't go hard Zapdos and be static. Though static isn't... The reason static is bad is because I can't use my Misty Terrain to negate it, plus use his Grassy Terrain at the same time to boost my Leaf Blade. But every bit of damage on these Pokemon is going to matter, right? Like... First off, his only Heat Ran switching is Zygarde, which is a good Heat Ran switching, to be fair. But it's his only Heat Ran switching. So every bit of damage on this Pokemon will matter. As it turns out, he's Scarf Infernape. Okay, I'm happy about that. Zapdos comes out. Show me pressure. Show me pressure. No! It is static. Alright. We Magma Storm immediately. Give me this. So I got my Landorus paralyzed, which is very unfortunate. And I'm probably going to miss this Magma Storm too. Wow. This is actually my first Magma Storm this whole game. Subtoxic, I'm assuming. 1,000 arrows will come out here. I'll throw off a Scald. Because if he goes Bulu, I'm gonna burn it. That's it. If you go Bulu, I'm gonna burn it. Actually, I'm gonna double out to Heat Ran. I can't risk that. Not on this Pokemon. If I'm gonna make a double, it's gonna be Kyurem. Kyurem is the safest one. It doesn't risk him 1,000 arrowsing again. It deals with Zapdos. It deals with Bulu. Like, this is the freest Fusion Bolt of my life. On the anticipated Jirachi. That Jirachi took nothing. So I'm assuming rocks might come out. I have to be a little bit careful. No. Grassy Terrain up. Yeah, I need my rocks. I need my rocks so I can start Leaf Blading through him. That's it. Because Leaf Blade is definitely going to 2 KO Jirachi in Grassy Terrain. Even though Jirachi's taking 10 million% back. Wish up. That's fine. I get my rocks up. I don't really care. You should not give me Jirachi. Get my nice young rocks up as Zygarde's going to come in. I still have my Fini coming in after. And I can just taunt with Fini. Fini obviously negating Glare because of its terrain and whatnot. And once again, I really like the... Actually, I like taunt here a lot. Main reason I like taunt is because if he goes Bulu, I get to stay in and I still get my recovery. And I also prevent it from SDing or doing anything. And if he goes Zapdos, I prevented it from defogging. While also giving me... oh god, that thing is choiced. While also giving me a pretty decent switch in to Kyurem to avoid the discharge and whatnot. Big old ape comes out. I'm going Lando. If he goes Zapdos, I'm going to explode on it. Scarf rocks. I really want to explode right now. Because whether he goes Bulu... Main thing I want is Zapdos, right? But if he goes Bulu, that'd be fantastic for me too. Actually, U-turn's better. Yeah, he went Mawile. Okay. I am fairly confident that this Choice Band attack is going to OHKO this Mawile. In terrain, I'm fairly confident it's going to OHKO Mawile. Ah, this does so much. Like goodness, this does so much. But we gotta go Feeny on this. Yep. And we Scald here. Trying to catch Bulu. Because again, he's still giving me recovery, but at the same time, I'm still potentially burning this thing. I would like a burn. There we go. Ah, nice, 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 nice. And my Feeny's coming back. Beautiful. So Kyurem is still a pretty safe play. The other play is potentially Landorus as a mid-ground. And I feel like you would Sewer Power or double out into... Like, Tapu Fini is going to be important, but I like Landorus because it can potentially explode. There's only Assault Vest too, I guess. That did 9. But I get a nice and slow U-turn, which is why I like this. I have 219 speed. I might not be that slow at a U-turn. But I haven't seen AV Bulu in a while. I don't know if that's AV at all. Getting the burn was nice. I do not know if that's AV at all. I'm going to cure him though and not care. Rue says he goes Jirachi, Jirachi. Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati. We've weakened Bulu, but we don't have what we want necessarily. He's burnt me, which is annoying. I mean, he paralyzed me, which is annoying. I don't think I could have prevented that at all. Again, I have to do this with my Leaf Blader. This thing, his team is all about glare, right? That's it. I guess I finally Moonblast. Bulu doesn't make much sense to go now, though. Maybe Irachi. I actually think I taunt here. If he goes Jirachi, I stop the wish. And I can get in Kartana and click Choice Band Knockoff, which would be really nice. My entire team is getting paralyzed. I do not like it. Like SD Scizor can beat Mawile. It can, depending. It can beat Zygarde, depending on Glare. Depending on Fire Fang for that. Can beat Jirachi, beats Bulu. It cannot break through Zapdos, though. Did I find out if it was leftovers or Rocky Helmet? It's leftovers. So I think I'm going to use Kartana to knock off Zapdos. Yes, okay, so we get in Jirachi now. Beautiful. I can get in my Kartana now under Misty Terrain. This is like the ideal situation for me. And I can click Choice Band Knockoff and hopefully 2-KO Zapdos. Don't U-turn. No! That's okay. A little annoying because it definitely makes the game go a lot longer than what I want. But happens. I don't think I'll be able to use his terrain to win. I'm gonna have to use my Misty Terrain to win. So if he goes Zapdos, I go Heatran and I click Z. That's just it. If he goes Ape, I go KB. I mean, by that I mean Landers. As he U-turns there. I'm just gonna explode on anything. Infernape is a problem. That's just it. Ape is a problem. This is a problem too. But I'm faster than this, so... I'm like 1 point faster. So would you really give me Mawile right now? I don't think he would. I'm gonna explode. Because I don't want him doubling out to Zapdos on the Earthquake. And if I get rid of Zapdos, that's... Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go. Let's not go. Let's not go anywhere. Wow, what a good turn wasted. That was the biggest, that's literally the biggest threat to my team. That is the biggest threat to my team. Like, actually the biggest threat to my team. And, 3 pairs in a row just ended it. I got the explosion off and I killed that thing. That's so sad. Actually so sad. For me, not for him. Good. I can Ice Beam here, knock him out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get this Pokemon out, and I'm just gonna click Scald. Because Zapdos dies, he's faster than me. So with my Misty Terrain, I can still do this, right? As long as I have the combination of Heatran plus Scizor Alive, he can't do much to me. Zapdos will die to this Scald. This Pokemon is gonna mess me up, though. Like, actually. I have to hope it's just not Fire Fang. I think I just gotta hope you're not Fire Fang, bro. I don't see how I could have done this, like, this part, at least right here, differently. Do I Leaf Blade here? I think I do. That's so annoying, man. If I got that explosion off on Zapdos, I'm never in this position, right? Zapdos is gone. Zapdos is literally gone. I don't deal with it. I don't have to deal with it, rather. Just choice band Leaf Blade here and go for a crit or something. That's all I could do at that point. That was literally all I could do at that point. That's so frustrating, man. It really is. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Because he's Brick, I don't know why he's Fire Fang. Can this kill? And not get paralyzed? Thanks. Oh, man, that's so frustrating. You think he close combat here? I want to say he would. And I feel like if I call that, I win. Yeah, he Fire Blasted. Okay. Clicking my Z immediately. On whatever's coming out. Hopefully, break through this Pokemon. Not bad, not bad. Okay. There's still potential here. Not the most, but there's potential. I'm just going to have to call Fire Blast versus close combats. And also not get hacked to death by this Zygarde. I can't knock either because I will lose. So I'm going to have to call every Fire Blast versus close combat. And I'm going to have to SD in this thing's face. Never mind, I lost. He glared me. That's a good game. Go, my child! I gotta go off him not KOing me here. Come on, bro. Yep. Nice. Nice. Full paralyzing, doing it again. Not bad. What a game. Alright, well, we're going to end it there. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed me getting blown away. That was really fun right there. Having my entire team paralyzed. And then the key moment was just on Zapdos. If I got that explosion, he doesn't have a position where Mawile comes in on Feeny, right? He doesn't have a position where that happens, and I'm forced to get Kartana take damage. First of all, I'm surprised he let me would have KO'd Mawile. Like, had I clicked Sacred Sword, I would have gotten rid of it right there. Or Smart Strike, but Smart Strike might have been better than thinking about it. But I would think he would sack Zapdos. And if he did, I wanted to get the +1 with my Leaf Blade, because Leaf Blade is stronger than Smart Strike. Oh well. I guess that was my fault. But I feel like Para's really played a role. Hope you guys all enjoyed, though. Leave a like. See you guys next time.